Dr. Somnath, there was a bit of a controversy where people raised questions when prayers were offered. People said, how can scientists who go on facts and figures, data, and logic, how do they get into prayers and a divine force? What would you want to say to them?
So you just asked me a question, scientists are human beings. No, you only said that they are also human beings, they must have emotions. So you cannot immediately detach the human being part from out of us. First and foremost, I must say that we are also part of a society, we are part of a culture, we are sort of part of an upbringing. All these are inherent within us. And we are scientists at the same time. And being scientists is a profession. It's not the personal life. So the first thing we have to understand that we know how to make distinction between what is a professional life and what is a personal life. So all those things which you mentioned are part of that part of the life where there are, I am a lover of art, culture, I see people, I enjoy music, and I read spirituality, I venture into it, I get into exploration of that part of it, of literature, our great upbringing. And we are also trained in certain process in life. So we cannot take away all of that and then become a scientist. It's a mix of all of this. And I don't find that science and spirituality are too inseparable. No, sorry, it cannot be connected at all. And I find it is possible to connect both of them very, very smoothly, harmoniously.
You said you like music. What kind of music do you enjoy?
I little bit learned Carnatic classical, so I can understand, enjoy that, and I also learned a little bit of keyboards, playing mostly Carnatic.
Okay, amazing. Dr. Somnath, with this mission, in terms of scientific research, what do we expect to learn? And are we going to be part of the Artemis, the United States wanting to send a manned mission to the moon in 2025? There is an agreement that's been signed. Can you explain to our viewers how do we cooperate with the rest of the world and collaborate and make new strides in taking life on the moon and that dream forward?
See, the Artemis Accords is a non-binding agreement between many nations. It's a bilateral agreement as well between the United States of America and the nation which is signing it. And it is not a multinational agreement. And this speaks about how we collaborate with respect to the moon and other planetary systems, etc., and peaceful and cooperative exploitation of all of them, and the guidelines towards that. And it has no other element of later human space flight or commercial part, nothing of that sort. So being a part of the Artemis Accord enables you to become part of Artemis program, which is entirely different. The Artemis program envisages mission to moon, human spaceflight mission, which is done by United States of America. They are planning to build a space station around moon and continuously transport human beings there and create settlement, etc. And any nation can be part of it through a commercial agreement in which there will be some gives, takeaways and benefits for each of them. And India is still not a part of the Artemis program, but we have a signatory to Artemis Accord in the recent times. This was enabled because we are also going to moon, and we are getting ready for that. And we must also have a share of what is there in the moon at a later point in time. And we also want to have technological collaboration with the USA, its own institutions, its companies, who are making few of the greatest of instruments, technologies, etc. It should be made accessible to us in India for building as much good instruments for future. And we also want to look at how we can standardize our human space program like the Gaganyaan and send some cargoes or human beings in the future missions for Artemis programs or any other human space flight program in the future. So all of this opens out new possibilities for us to expand space activities in India, create more businesses and create more companies to collaborate, work with USA. So all these are possibilities, and which we have to find out in the due course of time. We just signed the Artemis Accord, and we will explore it further with possible collaboration with the United States of America, NASA, etc., in human spaceflight program, and find what is mutually beneficial for both of us.